What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Apocaflix Movies, and we are talking some more D23, of course. We got a lot of Marvel stuff, a lot of Star Wars stuff, and just Disney other properties as well. I am Jacob Bartley. I am joined by Jake Berlin and Brian Avalosino, and today we're just going to talk about what the thing we're most excited about from D23. There is so much information coming out, so many things right up our alley. We're all big MCU and Star Wars fans over here, and maybe it's Pixar, something related that you're most excited about, but for us it's probably going to be something MCU or Star Wars.
Maybe
you never know. Maybe Raya and the Last Dragon will be something that I heard it looks interesting. I heard it looks interesting. Yeah. So yes, I'm probably going to throw it to Jake first.
Oh, we're going to throw it to me first.
Oh God, because I don't have mine yet. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Oh, I probably know.
I mean, I can go either way, but I don't want to. Obviously, I'm gonna. If you guys say mine, I'm gonna say something else. But let's start with Jake, man. What is your? It's hard. Maybe it's hard. Maybe it's easy. But what is the thing you're most excited about?
There's a lot, and outside of the Marvel and Star Wars stuff, they revealed a lot of stuff for their mediums, including Pixar, Disney, and Disney Animation. They focused heavily on Disney Plus. Because that's the big thing that's coming. There's a lot of properties that are coming. Obviously, something like The Rise of Skywalker is obvious because of what we got with the poster and the news of certain things. Seeing the Mandalorian trailer was like a dream come true. Like it's what we want from Star Wars. It's funny because when I think of this, I'm not gonna. This isn't my pick. But I am so excited for the Lizzie McGuire reboot that they're doing with Hilary Duff.
This is your number one.
No, this is. I just said I'm not.
They're doing that.
They're bringing her back on Disney Plus.
Are you serious?
And it's when she's 30 years old, and Hilary Duff is coming back. They're doing a Lizzie McGuire show.
Wow!
I'm so pumped for that show.
Were you a big Lizzie McGuire fan?
Oh yeah, 100%.
What?
Yeah. But
that
no,
is so random.
This is my number one. And it's not a property. It's Disney Plus.
Okay.
Disney is putting all of their stock into this streaming service. This is their future, and I was expecting certain things from this streaming service. As far as like Star Wars and Marvel, and they have the Mandalorian on there. They're doing original shows. They did Lady and the Tramp. That's going to be brought on there as well. I could see this streaming service becoming Disney's one and only platform in the future, where they release a lot of their Disney-based content. So Disney Animation, Disney Studios, straight to Disney Plus and nothing else, and leaving maybe Marvel and Star Wars for theatrical stuff.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying Marvel and Star Wars too.
No,
they'll always do theatrical.
Yes.
Yeah. But I know what you mean, though, like Lady and the Tramp type stuff.
This isn't like the streaming service where Netflix is like, Arrow streams this season, and then we're going to bring it up on Netflix or Hulu or something like that. Like, this is legitimately like their future.
And even some of the Netflix movies aren't very cinematic. All of their stuff is going to be cinematic.
And the money that they're putting into this, the quality that they're giving, everything that's going on this platform, Disney Animation, Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographic, everything that's going on there has money and backing that is topping every other streaming service that's out there. I really do think that Netflix should be scared because the quality of the stuff that we saw over the weekend is unlike anything that I've seen out of a Netflix original movie that isn't like the big budget one like Triple Frontier or any of that thing. Like, this is the typical Netflix movie that comes out on a weekend. The quality doesn't look up to... It looks like a streaming service movie. That is not the case with this stuff.
Not at all.
And
The Mandalorian looks like a film.
It is completely their future, and it shocks me because I don't really know how to feel about it, and it very well could not happen, but I definitely feel like Disney at some point is going to transition a lot of their, Disney movies that come out to the theaters, like maybe not the live action movies, but the one that the Nutcracker one that came out.
Yeah, like something like that would go on Disney Plus.
Or I can see that with like films like The Black Cauldron.
Yes, like that type of stuff. Like a lot of their stuff, they're not gonna, because they have all these other properties that make them money. they're gonna support the Disney streaming service, and it's gonna also almost become like a second theater going experience for people. And this is gonna be a huge deal. And I didn't expect them to drop that much stuff. And it kind of just like opened my eyes to the fact that they're putting millions and millions and millions into this streaming service, and we're only paying $7 for it right now.
That's why you have to get it right away, because
Yes.
I hope that you're grandfathered in at that rate or something similar.
Exactly.
Because it's gonna go up.
I'm
I
paying
guarantee.
$11.99 for all.
Well, so am I. I'm paying the $12 for the
For
free,
Hulu
yeah,
and
Hulu
ESPN.
and ESPN.
Yeah, you might as well, right? But because there's some things on ESPN Plus that I want to get, but I'm like, I'm not gonna pay $5.99 or whatever for that. But all encompassing, that'd be great.
Well, and that's even Disney Plus has. You're gonna have sports. You're gonna have animation. You're gonna have National Geographic stuff. Like, they are putting all of their stock into this
But
company.
I'm telling you, in like 3 or 4 years, it's gonna be like $19.99 for all that
Probably,
stuff.
and I'm still gonna pay for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm still
If
gonna
it
pay
was
for
that now, I still would.
Yeah.
Don't tell Disney that.
I would easily pay probably.
Don't tell them. They're listening.
But yeah, no, that's my number one. It's just I'm surprised
Well,
at how
you
much
just took all of ours because
it's
everything
right?
anything that we say is under Disney
we
Plus
start
now.
with Jake's and he goes, everything.
I mean, there are some film stuff. Any last thoughts on your choice?
No, I'm shocked at how much it feels like Disney's transitioning their content over to Disney Plus rather than just like being like, it's gonna be out this soon after being out on theaters or whatever it is. Like, it literally feels like they're just saying, all of our content's going on Disney Plus right away, and I'm pretty shocked by it because it's not the Netflix method, it's not the Hulu method where the TV shows come out the day after or whatever. It just feels like everything in the future is going to end up on that streaming service, and it's going to become Disney's home for everything. So
For me, it might seem like it's kind of similar to yours, but mine's more like the quality of what I'm seeing. Like, I was blown away how like realistic the Mandalorian trailer was. The Lady and the Tramp trailer. Like, everything we're seeing like looks like it could go in a theater at any point in time. And it's like, I don't know, sometimes you see things that are put out on Netflix and Hulu and you feel like you're watching a streaming service. Like, it doesn't seem so like fancy or
Absolutely.
big budget.
Like, if you look at a film like Oakjaw on Netflix, the special effects,
Yep.
they're not terrible for a TV movie, but you could totally tell it does not look cinematic.
Yeah, and everything we've seen is amazing. Like, it's blew my mind, the Mandalorian like trailer for like even just like the ship flying what's it called, Ridgecrest, flying over like the desert with the cracks in the sand, or flying in that like foresty thing, or Lady and the Tramp, how like the mouth on Tramp when he was talking, like it looked better.
Have you seen that trailer?
I have not.
The mouths look better than the Lion King.
Yeah, the Lion King mouths did not look that good.
It looked better than
than
Lion
talking
King.
wise.
But like, it's literally like not being treated, in my opinion, as a streaming service. It's like,
Well,
at
the way
home
the
movie.
MCU's treating it, it feels like those are films coming out.
Yeah.
Same with the Star Wars stuff
Not
too.
even just like that. Even like the other stuff. Like, Lady and the Tramp probably arguably wouldn't have done fantastic in.
It would have been Dumbo successful in the theaters. It would not have made a lot of money.
Yeah.
300
Yeah,
million,
it would not
but
have
cost
made a lot of money.
150 million to make. Yeah.
But like, what you're seeing is like Jake said, like these movies like Sword in the Stone or Lady and the
Are
Tramp.
we gonna get a Fox and the Hound
Yes.
on
Yeah.
Disney
Come on,
Plus?
like, hell
They would
yeah.
never do a theatrical
Hell
release, but
yes.
I would love that.
I mean, but like it's made me like really think
Live action
like
Bambi. Oh
I
man.
think it's past.
Ready to cry?
But like, and then it makes me think like Pete's Dragon when it came out in theaters. That
That-
probably would have.
It would have been Disney Plus for sure.
That would
would
have
have
been so successful.
exploded on
Would have been
Disney
so
Plus.
successful, yeah.
So like the quality is what's getting me excited because I don't feel like I'm paying small amounts for like decent. I'm paying
Do
like
you think
small
if
amounts.
they make Hercules, they're gonna do it Disney Plus or live action? I think it
Live
should be a
action.
film.
It'll be a film.
It would-
I think it should be a
It'll be a
film
film.
because that movie's big.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Then because that has like the
Cinematic.
Greek mythology
Yeah.
behind it. And It's
Yeah.
a sword and sandal type of thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, it's funny because I was talking to, it might have been Jake the other day, about like the Atlantis movie didn't do well and it didn't do amazing in theaters, but you draw a nice
They
cast
can do
and the way it's
anything
looking
really.
on Disney Plus, that could explode on Disney Plus and possibly even do better than the original movies, depending on how well they do it. And I don't know. I'm just excited that it's not just like another like outlet just for them to give us more stuff and get more money. It looks like they're literally putting as much time, effort, and money into this as they are.
And absolutely, and we're gonna get more content because of it.
So
yeah.
that's honestly what I'm most excited about.
Well, like a movie like Christopher Robin, which you're the only one that have seen on
I've
the
seen
table.
it.
Oh, you have seen it.
I saw it.
That movie.
It would have been Disney Plus, probably.
It didn't make a whole lot of money at the box office. It would have.
I like that movie.
Streaming
Yeah,
service.
it was good. So that's what I'm excited about is the quality of stuff we're getting for this. Because, I mean, look at you've got a property as big as Star Wars. You have property as big as Marvel. I mean, and it's not being.
And I mean, we're getting. Pixar's going to utilize this too. We're already getting a
Shorts.
Forky
The shorts.
TV series.
Yeah, the Pixar shorts.
So underrated that no one is talking about that Forky. It's going to be hilarious.
You should be Forky for Halloween, Brian.
I would love to be Forky for Halloween. But, yeah.
And you could be Woody. There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Don't give him. Oh my God.
I don't want to deal with his Forky.
Oh, okay.
Hell no.
Oh my God. Just Eagle. You can't give him Captain America and now.
Oh, he gets the best characters.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I am best character. That's why.
But yeah, no. Quality of we're not getting anything less than.
Yeah, well, all of ours kind of tie in. I mean, I want to go Mandalorian because I was so shocked at how amazing that trailer was. But when I really think about it, it has to be that ObiWan is officially confirmed.
Yep.
Because the thing is, you could say like, oh, we knew this was coming, right? But how many times did we know the Obi-Wan film was coming and it kept getting shelved and canceled? And
when they brought him out, he said to the crowd, he goes, "We've been talking about this and there's been rumors for 4 years, but I can say it's actually happening."
Exactly. So that's official word, right? And if you talked to me a year ago, I would have said, hell no, I do not want a TV series. Give me a movie.
So much better.
A year ago, I would have said that. I would have said, hell no, I want a movie. Now, I've changed my mind. After seeing what Disney's doing with this and the quality they're putting into it, it really, when we say that we throw this around a lot, but it literally is going to feel like an 8-hour film or a 10-hour film, 13-hour film, whatever it's going to be. The Mandalorian looks like a movie.
Well, and
it really does.
And we have to give credit where credit is due. That's all because of what Netflix has done with their TV shows.
Oh, absolutely.
What they have changed.
Hulu too. Hulu does.
Yes,
but
they don't do as
Netflix
many.
changed the game.
Netflix created a lot of shows that made us feel like we're watching movies. And we can go to the Marvel properties, right? Daredevil.
And I also think we have to give HBO a lot of
credit.
Oh,
you are right.
And honestly, HBO was doing it before Netflix, but both of them together. I think HBO elevated television, and then Netflix brought this streaming thing to another level.
TV has come a very long way. Like, a lot of people have always said that 5-10 years ago, TV was where good actors go to die. This is where good actors go to start.
Once upon
yes, but this is where good actors go to start, and a lot of good filmmakers and writers are in the TV business. Great example, Ava DuVernay with When They See Us on Netflix. She's a filmmaker. She is a filmmaker, and she did one of the greatest Netflix shows to ever hit their streaming service this year, and it was phenomenal. So the talent and the quality they're getting for TV now is ridiculous, and Obi-Wan is no exception.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going to go with it specifically. I mean, we have an idea. He's going to be watching over Luke. Maybe there's going to be some type of mission that he has to go on. I hope they're not hiding the Force from us too much. We grew up watching Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan, and this is just a dream come true. It really, really is. And other than, I can't even think of something that I'd be more excited about. Because, other than maybe, like an Endgame type thing, this Ewan McGregor back as Obi-Wan is like the best thing I could possibly hope for. So this is it's gonna be awesome.
Have you seen the video of him coming out on stage?
I haven't yet.
I'll have to show you when we get off here.
Yeah, I haven't yet. And it's just because we're just seeing like people recording it on their phone, right? Which is fine. But I don't know, where do you guys, if you had to put money on it, what do you think like the main objective for Obi-Wan's going to be in this show?
Well, I think the main objective is him looking over Luke. I think that's probably
yes,
going to
but
be
that's
the main
not
objective.
just going to be like.
I think it's just going to be him surviving.
There's going to be a plot.
Protecting his identity.
There's going to be a plot though.
It's just him surviving on Tatooine and anything that comes up next. I honestly,
it's going to start off where he's just chilling there, looking after Luke.
I really don't think they're going to focus too much on Luke.
No, I'm not saying. I don't even think like they're not, but that's going to be what he's doing, right? Like not literally walking over to their hut and talking to them, but just like from a distance, right? And I guarantee you, Joel Edgerton is going to be in this show.
I was just going to ask you that.
Guarantee you, 100%, because who would have knew? Back then, nobody knew who he was, and he was Uncle Owen, and now he's a prominent actor. I guarantee you, and why does he hate Obi-Wan so much in A New Hope?
Where's the animosity from? Where's the animosity
Something's going to happen. And there's been comics where, Owen sees Obi-Wan using the Force and stuff to be able to protect Luke. And so I think Owen knows that he's a Jedi. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
So there's going to be that. I wouldn't mind seeing just like there's a threat to Luke and Beru and Owen and their family, and Obi-Wan needs Owen's help to do something, and at the end there's a falling out, and he's like, you stay away from us, da 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 da, and that's kind of I would.
Maul finds out.
Do we think Maul's going to be in this?
Well, I would say yes, but considering the way they meet in Rebels, it doesn't seem like they've seen each other since the last time they've seen each other.
That's fair.
But who knows?
I wish we wouldn't have had that ending.
Because if that was in this,
in Rebels,
then it would.
Can you imagine?
Then the ending would be in here.
That's all it would be. I think it would be about him and Maul.
I think that this is a great series, and I've always said, obviously, I'm not going to Ahsoka. I've always said this is a great spot for Ahsoka to show up. This is a great spot for Bubba Fett to show up. A really, really, really great spot for Bubba Fett to show up, because there was a line. Right. There was a line in the Star Wars line that they're ending in November. It's gone for like 70 plus issues. There was a time in the issue where Vader sent Bubba Fett to Tatooine. He found Obi-Wan's home.
I think I remember this.
And this is when Bubba Fett told Vader that there was a baby Skywalker there. And that's when Anakin found out about his kids.
Wow.
And he found out that Obi-Wan's alive. And so they could easily play off of that somehow. And I would love... It's the perfect spot to see Bubba Fett back on screen.
I
really
think so.
is. Like, it's perfect.
Because there's no...
That time period.
Yes, and there's no saying, like... We didn't see Obi-Wan and Boba Fett interact in the original trilogy, right? So, and there's nothing contradicting them crossing paths either at all. And he's alive and well in his prime during this time.
He's gonna go up against bounty hunters or something along that lines. I could even see someone like maybe a Saz Ventress showing up.
Oh my God! Don't even.
That would be absolutely wild, because where the hell is she at?
Did you read Dark Disciples?
Yeah, but when does that take place?
No, that's during the prequels.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah.
So she's okay. Okay, fair enough.
But I see what you're saying. There's a lot of possibilities. Because how awesome would that be? Her and Obi-Wan have such an interesting relationship.
They could really pull from the Clone Wars TV show as far as characters and see all these different people pop up in and out.
Okay, yeah. If it's only one season, one and done, and do you guys think that's what it's going to be?
Hell
no.
Okay, so if it's one and done season, then it's going to be something like I was talking about, like very small scale, him and Uncle Owen doing something, or him and Boba Fett. But whether it's the last season of Obi-Wan or if this is the only season, he's gonna conflict with Vader. I think
you're gonna get 3 seasons of this.
I think he's gonna find out that Anakin's still alive, and he's gonna try one more time.
I haven't thought about how many seasons. I'm just focused on. I'm getting an episode of an Obi-Wan.
I think he's gonna try one more time to pull Anakin to the light during this show.
See,
one more time.
I don't know because here's the thing that we haven't talked about. We've done two full podcasts on this so far. We have 10 minutes left, and this is going to be about 10 minutes long.
I've been thinking the same
This is going to be a 10-minute conversation. Liam Neeson's coming back.
Oh my goodness.
Liam Neeson's coming
I
back.
forgot about that.
Absolutely.
Liam Neeson is
100%.
1,000% coming back as Qui-Gon. They're having conversations.
Oh, yeah.
Yoda is 1,000% going to be in the show.
And what's his name?
Bail Organa.
Yep.
Bail Organa.
He's going to be back for
All
sure.
three of
Jimmy
those
Schmitz.
characters.
That's the one thing Jake asked me when we first heard this
Mm-hmm.
was starting. He goes, who do you think would show up? And Bail Organa was my
1,000%.
And so
Yeah.
Bail, Qui-Gon, and Yoda are 1,000% showing up in the show. We're going to see the first ever Force Ghost in the universe, and it's going to be Qui-Gon. We're going to learn how that exactly happened.
That's amazing. Yes, I 1,000% agree with you.
Every time Jake brings this up, his level just goes.
'Cause-
like,
I'm Qui-Gon Jake, for God's sakes, Brian.
Whoever is going to be making the decisions on this show, if they don't utilize at least some of those things you just mentioned, I'm sorry, but they do not know what they're doing.
I would love to see Dave Filoni do this.
Me too.
I would love to see Dave Filoni. And before Favreau did Mandalorian, I said a long time ago that he would be perfect for an Obi-Wan movie. I like what he's doing with The Mandalorian, but since Dave Filoni is kind of getting his feet wet with The Mandalorian, let him do this.
Well, if we have Liam Neeson in it and all these things, right? Dave Filoni doing it would make so much sense.
I don't think Dave Filoni will direct anything until I think he will have the Sabine and Ahsoka live action.
I don't know if that's going to be live action, though.
Well, he directed the first episode of The Mandalorian, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
The very first episode, yeah.
But I think they're training him to maybe direct a film one day.
F yeah, dude.
Well,
That
what
guy,
they said
that guy's the god of Star Wars.
Yeah,
brought
now
out-
he is.
They brought out when they brought them out. They said introducing now presenting the legend, Star Wars legend Jon Favreau, and then the future legend Dave Filoni.
Well, because Dave Filoni will only work in Star Wars and Star Wars only. He'll never work in another business.
I know, but I'm saying like the fact that they said the future legend, like he might.
Because his story's not done.
Oh no.
His story is way far from over.
Yeah, if I see Liam Neeson talking to Obi-Wan,
It's
like,
it's 100%.
it's gonna
happening.
warm my
You know what
heart.
I would love to see, and I know that the script's already written, but I would love to see when we find out who wrote these. If Claudia Gray was on that list, she wrote scripts for these because she wrote The Master and Apprentice.
that would make so much
That
sense.
book and the one from from a certain point of view. She wrote that
It
story.
would make so much sense.
Bring her into the freaking Star Wars world of writing,
Imagine if she was the writer for the Obi-Wan show.
dude.
I could see that. I mean, I think it would be her and somebody else because, she doesn't write scripts, but someone would work with her. If it were announced her and then a real screenwriter working together, I would lose my stuff,
Like,
man. It's
oh my god.
So I definitely, even though everything else we heard from D23 is just amazing.
Well, this is the most, as far as a property goes, I agree with you. This is definitely the most exciting property because we've been waiting for so long.
Yeah.
The last time we saw him was 2005.
Yeah.
We were all kids.
And it's so perfect. He aged perfectly. A lot of times you're like, oh, this actor's too old now. They can't play that character anymore. He ages exactly with the
literally,
character.
So the show takes place 8 years after. It's now been 14 years.
Yeah,
By the
but-
time it comes out, 12 or 15 or 16 years.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
it's perfect. And Ewan McGregor looks like he did when he played the guy in episode 2.
Exactly.
Like, he looks
Just
young.
like a little
Yeah.
bit older.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of white in his hair, which works perfectly.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
It's perfect.
Oh my goodness. That lightsaber, hello there, all that stuff. Oh my god.
And he's
I'm gonna
not
ooze.
too old to like do some action. You know what I
Hell
mean?
no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, they literally showed a picture a couple weeks ago of him training, like doing not anything related to Star Wars, but he was like training.
Well, he's doing
for-
Black
yeah,
Mask.
that's
He's
right.
in.
And I love how Ewan McGregor, like, he's such a great actor, but he never like elevated to like absolute superstar
never reached the
status.
elite status,
But I think he
yeah.
just didn't really care to at the same time.
done so many good
I
small
guarantee you
movies.
he's turned down so many roles. I guarantee you he's turned down huge roles.
See,
and
he's not-
I think he loves that he's known as Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
I think he loves that.
I don't think he's elite status, but among
Oh,
fans and stuff,
geek cult, Star Wars
he's-
fans?
he's top tier.
is-
Yeah, he's top tier.
yeah.
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
I think he loves that, and I think he prefers that too. I mean, he's not. One
I know.
that
I'm
he's-
saying, like, he's comfortable where he's at, and
100%.
I think he's so happy to play Obi-Wan again. And
I'm losing my mind just thinking about
you
this,
know,
man.
if you watch the Star Wars, the prequels, he got better and better and better as Obi-Wan. In Revenge of the Sith, he's like, that's his best performance as Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith.
He was the best part of the
I just
prequels
wanted
by
to watch
far.
the fight scene at the end.
Yeah.
With him and Anakin?
Yeah.
Dude, I can quote that entire dialogue scene with him and Anakin, man. You were the chosen one.
Yeah.
Let's do a table read of the Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, down. Then maybe we'll get him on the phone. He can do it for us. That'd be amazing.
Well, that was it, guys. So Jake is just excited for Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Brian's excited for the quality of Disney Plus, and I'm excited for Obi-Wan on Disney Plus. So definitely, we're super stoked about that. Let us know in the comment section, what was your favorite part? It might be something completely different. It might be the Cruella images. It might be the Onward stuff. It might be the Raya and the Last Dragon stuff. Let us know what your thoughts are. What is the thing you're most excited about from D23 this year? So that's going to wrap it up for Jake, for Brian, for me, Jacob. Thank you for watching this video for Apocaflix Movies. See y'all next time. Hey everyone, Jacob Bartley here. Thanks for watching. If you want to check out something similar from Apocaflix Movies, click this video up here. If you want something a little bit different, check out this video down here. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to Apocaflix Movies and let us know your thoughts in the comments section. We always love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.